Hey, do you guys have a max lens mod that is scratched up, sitting in your drawer and you don't know what to do with it and you're thinking about buying a new one? Well, before you spend the money and buy a brand new one, I have a nice little hack for you to show you how you can fix max lens mod scratches in 10 minutes time. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a slightly different topic, which is on the GoPro and specifically the GoPro Max Lens mod. I got this Max Lens mod on eBay used for about $79. When it came to me, it was in pristine condition. And of course, any camera that goes into my hand pretty much gets trashed because I do use my camera and I do use my equipment. And so what happened is that I took this Max Lens mod with the GoPro to the Grand Tetons, and as I was doing paddle boarding, I got the lens wet. And naturally, I got my t-shirt, big no-no, and I start wiping the lens off. Next thing you know, I started putting scratches on the UV coating. Now, this is completely user error, and this is completely my fault. So I have no one to blame but myself. But word of caution, if you're going to use the Max Lens mod and you're going to wipe it down, please use something that is microfiber or specific cloth that is for glasses and things like that. Don't do the dumb things I did. To be honest with you, I can live with this. It's just slight annoyance when it comes to the image quality. You actually see kind of like scratches hovering around the lens. It's hard to explain. I'll just show you a clip here. That it seems like there's just like a haze that hovers slightly in front of the camera, and it gets very annoying. You can't fix that in post. Maybe you can drop the contrast down a little bit, but the scratches are there. It's just baked into the image. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the UV coating, and I want to make sure that I have this as a big fat disclaimer. And even with this disclaimer, people are still gonna say I'm dumb, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this. As my GoPro, I'm gonna do it. And if you wanna do this, do it at your own risk. It will void your warranty. This is your last resort. This method will allow you to remove small scratches as well. Now, only small scratches. If you crack the lens, it ain't gonna help you, right? But if you have like surface scratches, or you're like me, you have this UV coating is deteriorating, this method may help you. So do it at your own risk, but here's how I'm gonna do it. All right, so before we get started, let's talk about equipment. So first thing you'll need is masking tape. Mask off anything that you don't want to risk getting damaged. Second thing is you need a Dremel. So now I got this cheap Dremel from Harbor Freight. I think it was $12. It'll do the trick. Don't worry, you don't have to have a very expensive Dremel. The whole point is you want to save money. You want to make sure that you're getting the polishing tip. So I got a bunch of these polishing tip. I think on eBay or on Amazon, it was like 10 bucks for like 30 of those. I use these two tips. I don't really use the flat ones all that much. So these are the main two things I'll be using today. You can see, boom. Okay, after that, we will also need polishing compound. The diamond polishing compound is a 0.5 micron. It's like the smallest one you can find. I will leave the link to the closest thing I can find on Amazon in the description below. And this is what you're gonna be using to polish your lens. And the main thing that we're doing today is just to remove that UV coating so that you have an even glass surface for the camera to kind of see through instead of the scratched up UV coating that's causing a lot of artifacts in your image. Now you have deeper scratches. This is going to work as well. You just polish it a little bit longer. Make sure you don't overheat the camera lens so that you're constantly moving around just to make sure that you're not creating hot spots in one part of the lens, okay? Safety goggles is key here. It does suck getting these compounds into your eyeballs. It sucks, and also of course a mask, preferably N95. At least you're reducing the amount of particles that you're breathing in. So here we go. First thing I'm gonna do is just mask off any part that I don't want to risk getting damaged or get dirty. This is the area that we want to work on, okay? Just this. Everything else we're gonna leave untouched. Again, this is the diamond compound. I'm gonna apply that here. Just a little bit. Okay. And then don't spin this up just yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to slowly rub it in. And then the whole point is that you get this coating evenly on your lens as well as onto the Dremel polishing head as well, just so that you're not flinging all the stuff around. It's also a good idea to wear clothes that you don't really care about. I've seen people do Q-tips as well. I'm just not patient enough to entertain that. All right, so I'm gonna spin this up now and then we're gonna start. Okay, so let's wipe this down. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Okay, so there you go. Wow, that pretty much removes the whole UV coating. It goes to show how weak that UV coating is. You might see a little bit more UV glare as a result, but it's an acceptable risk that you have to kind of deal with. But you can see that it's so even, it's so nice. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the edge. Okay, so there's still some of the UV coating at the edge. First, I'm gonna change out the head. Okay, so now we have it. Again, we're just gonna put on the diamond coating. Now we're gonna, again, just rub it in. Now this time, make sure we're focusing on the edges. To be honest with you, I think this is already ready to go. I'm just being nitpicky now. And the lens looks beautiful. It looks like it was brand new, minus the UV coating. So the next step is I'm just gonna use a microfiber cloth and then I'm going to be polishing it just a little bit more, hand polish. All right, so that pretty much sums it up here. So now I've also heard people using like car wax, put like a layer, really thin layer of car wax and then polish it off to make sure that you're kind of protecting the lens. Actually, I got the Rain X kit. It has like a sealant. It's called like a Rain X, whatever sealant. That's part of their headlight restoration kit. So I got that to try it out. But now I'm gonna try to spray this sealant on here and see if it will actually help keep the longevity of the lens, right? Just give it a little protection there. Just spray. Pretty much one spray, you're done. Oh, by the way, if you're gonna use the microfiber cloth, use something that you're willing to throw away, okay? So just gonna rub it on. Rub it in. And that is supposed to seal in the plastic, my friends, and help rejuvenate the shininess of the lens. Look how beautiful this is now. Can you see? If you do think this is helpful, please like the video, subscribe, and also ring the bell icon so that you'll be notified on the next video. Also, let me know what you guys think about this type of content, the how-to videos. I don't do these quite too often. Maybe this is something I will start doing as well. And if you have a GoPro Hero 10 and also a GoPro Hero 9, maybe now you don't have to give up on your Max Lens mod. Maybe this is your new option. So anyway, take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.